John Eats Cheap, trying something new tonight. I've never heard of it yet. We love Reubens and we love meatloaf, so why not a Reuben meatloaf? Ground beef, 12-ounce can of corned beef, some shredded Swiss cheese, some sauerkraut. I got some rye breadcrumbs here. Let's put it all together for Reuben meatloaf. All right, so let's get our ingredients. We got a pound of ground beef, and here's the 12 ounces of canned corned beef going in. Of course, that's already cooked. The ground beef isn't. I got, 3/4 to a cup of drained sauerkraut going in. I have some shredded Swiss cheese. That's probably, half a cup to a cup. I took 3 pieces of rye bread and I dried them out for a day and kind of made rye breadcrumbs. So those will go in. And 1 egg. Now I know you're supposed to mix meatloaf with your hands, blah, 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 blah. But I'm doing it the easy way, to incorporate it all with the KitchenAid. That's all the seasoning I'm going to put in. That corned beef is salty. It's got the cheese, so I think it'll be all right. And mix that up until it's all incorporated. So we're pretty incorporated. Oven is heated up. I got it preheating to 400. Which reminds me, I got to get a baked potato out, Mrs. Cheap, because we're going to throw that in as well. Because 400 degrees for an hour will cook our meatloaf perfectly. And also a baked potato. All right, so I'm going in with a whole bunch. I didn't grease this because there's enough fat in the corned beef and the ground beef to probably take care of that. That's going to be a big old loaf. Just press it down in there. That's going in the 400 degree oven for about an hour. And did I mention I've never done this before? It was just something I thought might work. We're about to find out. All right, so that's 50 minutes in. I drained off a little bit of the grease. There wasn't much grease or oil on there. And now I'm going to drizzle with a little Thousand Island on top. Come on, Thousand Island. Get out of there. There we go. And that's our classic meatloaf topping. And back in the oven for about 10 minutes. Then we should be ready. So there we are, the finished Reuben meatloaf. I will tell you, I can smell the corned beef. I'm just going to go around the sides here, make sure it's not stuck. And it's not. And cut a piece. Mrs. Cheap and I are going to share we got some nice big potatoes, so we're going to share a big old baked potato. Oh, and there's lots of juice in there yet. I'm not going to take the end piece. I'm going to go for the second piece. Try and get that out of there. Like that. And onto the plate. Ooh. Reuben meatloaf. Oh, it smells like a Reuben. It really does. I'll just cut a little bit here. I'm going to try and get a piece that has a little bit of the Thousand Island on it too. I'm telling you though, that smells good. Looks nice and moist. That tastes like a Reuben. This may be genius. I'm just saying. And think of the leftovers. Put them between grilled rye bread and you got a Reuben meatloaf Reuben. That's it. This is good stuff. I highly recommend. Thanks for watching John Eats Cheap. Follow us on TikTok as well as Twitter, YouTube, and, the Threads. That's the new one now.
And Facebook and,
And Facebook
Instagram.
and
We're on
Instagram.
all the socials.
Give us a follow and a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. John Eats Cheap. We're ready to eat. Out.